we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Curry is out there with Harden. And it's LeBron James. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Arroyo in at the small forward.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me, thought about it, have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase of the best of the best, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Here's James. Good D by Giannis.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
A nice shot by KD.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Back to James. And it's Jokic in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that play.
Now here's Curry. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Now here's James. Arroyo kicks to James. Harden the pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with the three. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 9.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And he makes that one.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
East All-Star Dance Pack.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Williamson is checked in for Jokic. Towns comes in for James. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. From downtown, and he's good on the three ball.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Now here's Leonard. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Over Arroyo. Leonard, no luck. Williamson against Ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a lead by Williamson. Fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
Now Leonard. Going inside. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And the West All-Stars with possession. 7-point differential. Arroyo can't get it to go. Royals gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Butler dishes to Leonard. Outside, Ball. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right there.
Count that one.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Arroyo, and that one is hammered home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Ball. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lillard surveying the D. Left side, Towns. Over Butler. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to.
The previous play is under review.
Officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Towns. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Williamson in at the center.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him, or he'll pull up on a dime.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And here is KD. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The feed to Randall. That one doesn't go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after LeBron James's miss. Durant, no good. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Young against Lillard. From deep. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the shot is good.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Some changes here for the East. Joel Embiid comes in for Julius Randle. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so here are the West All-Stars. The three for Doncic. First shot, first basket. He's on the block fast.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
DeRozan a screen on Doncic. Young with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Doncic with the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Tatum. Over Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Took him no time at all on that one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Durant kicks to Tatum. Over Jokic, and it's sent back by Jokic. Clock at 4. Here's Tatum. Here's Embiid. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The 3. Shot's good by Arroyo. Arroyo's got 10 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the West. Here's Vucevic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Leonard. And that time, also a missed shot. 1:05 left to play here in the half. And here's Booker from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Morant. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, the West All-Stars.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
It's Morant with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got his first 2 points of the night.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Doncic passes to Towns. And it's Jokic in the corner. No good on the three. And here's the East. Passes it to Butler. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the West All-Stars, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
We've got Antetokounmpo. Trae Young is out there with Durant. Then it's Tatum, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Young. He's got 8. Outside for Durant. Cranes the three-pointer. KD's got 7 points.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Curry with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young, good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Curry outside, and the 3 ball is good. 12 points for him.
And when you're looking for someone to answer a three-pointer, Steph's probably your guy. He lives to one-up the opponent.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game, and Stephen Curry with the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Giannis. And there's the pass to Young. Shoots over Curry.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter.
Jokic finds James. Over Tatum. Again, the West All-Stars.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Young. Another miss by Young.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Young. He's got 11. The dish to Durant. They need this. West All-Stars with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Curry. James looking it over. just 5 to shoot. Again, the West All-Star.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Young passes to Giannis. Back to Young. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shoots.
Foul call. Arroyo. First personal.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Joel Embiid. Then for the West All-Stars, Williamson is checked in for LeBron. Devin Booker comes in for James Harden. And it's Damian Lillard in for Stephen Curry. Here's Young. Pass to Giannis. It's tipped. Now Arroyo, covered by Giannis. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. The shot's good. Arroyo making the play. Arroyo's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:41 left in the 3rd quarter. Young against Lillard. Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple.
And with that 3-ball, puts a halt to the 12-point run by the West All-Stars.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. From deep 3-point range, it's not going to go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's Lillard from deep. Oh, he hit it.
How did that go in?
How about the range on that jumper?
Lillard against Young. Shoots over Lillard. That one a little long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Young passes to Tatum. And here's DeRozan over Williamson. DeRozan's shot is off. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jokic finds Williamson. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Arroyo. It could go. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the West All-Stars, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Morant's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Lillard against Morant. Launches it. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Ball finds Morant over Lillard. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Ball. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Morant's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Butler against Irving. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Butler passes the ball. Towns with the defensive effort. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Williamson a screen on Morant. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Butler. Pass the ball. Lets the three fly. Hands it from downtown.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
And Lillard kicks to Irving. Over Butler. Ball with the rebound. Irving's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williamson, the pass to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Morant. After the three-pointer from Karl-Anthony Towns, here's Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Towns kicks to Booker. And he converts the layup.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass. Ball against Irving. Ball, the pass to Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, you know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, Towns, the pass to Williamson. Irving for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Outside, Ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter. And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Here's Arroyo. He's defended by Randall.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Now, here's Ball. Over James. Ball, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Step back on that one and let it fly.
I tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Morant finds Randall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
James has gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Will it go? And it's sent back by Jokic. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
I hate play loving JJ for governor.